Welcome back. Another night of mystical tarot cards. Maybe we'll get into dream chatting or talking about dreams, chatting about dreams, and astral travel. Look at the dog. Is that better? Yeah. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm doing a free live energy update. It's one question, one card for one sub. If you already subbed to the channel, just like the live, and put your question down in the chat. Let me know if you want tarot or an oracle card. I'm also doing paid general readings tonight, $369 for 369 cards, or in-depth readings for $20, 20 pounds, 20 euros, 20 kiwis. Hey, Nisha Queen, how are you tonight? Excuse me. Hey, Arcana, how are you? Nisha, I'm so glad I could help you. See? Just, if you can imagine it, it's already yours. Job well done. I'm doing good. I'm feeling great today. I'm feeling great this evening. Watching some wrestling with Dad. Royal Rumble is tomorrow. It's nice to see you too, Arcana. Thank you. Let's do some energy updates for y'all tonight. My screen is blurry. Is it still blurry? Maybe it's my connection tonight. Yeah, maybe it's my connection. Let's see. So it's just the screen that's blurry. What about for you, Arcana? Oh, because the lighting is dark, so it looks a little bit glitchy. I see what you mean. Yeah, if I have it on this screen and I'm in another window, it probably looks a lot better, but then I can't see what's going on YouTube. Maybe it's also, maybe my screen is a little bit down. Hey, Jennifer, how you doing tonight? I've been good. Thank you so much for asking. Let's see what you need to know about that right now, Nisha. Spirit says Page of Wands. They might try to, so you might need to get creative. Yeah, I've been up since 9 a.m. working all day. Let's see what you need to know about that right now, Arcana. I don't usually do wins, but let's see what Spirit needs you to know right now. So this is the Knight of Swords. I feel like soon here in the not too distant future. Might be some drama wrapped around it a little bit, but it could be good drama. I hope that helps somehow, Arcana. Yeah, it's definitely a maybe, Nisha, because I don't know. Page of Wands is definitely a yes card. But I got in a conversation with a friend the other day, a really good friend that I actually practice and study tarot with almost every day of my life. And she had heard that, tarot cards weren't really meant to be read in a yes or no, maybe so fashion, despite us doing it. So I'm trying to just think a little bit differently now. I mean, of course, I'm taking the yes, no, maybe so into consideration. But I'm also trying to think outside the box of the yes, no, maybe so, and think more about the card itself and see if I get any other kind of different answers or thoughts or messages instead of just, oh, yes, directly or no directly or maybe. And that's why I said, well, maybe, you might have to get creative so that you don't create that situation that you don't like, imagining more. Hey, Andreas Hector. Yeah, sure. Just go ahead and leave your questions down in the chat. Let me know if you want a tarot oracle card. I'm doing free live energy updates. 1 question, 1 card for 1 sub. If you're already subbed to the channel, please like the live and share if you care. I'm also doing paid general readings tonight. 369 cards for $369, pounds, euros. And of course, always in-depth love readings. 20 cards for $20, 20 pounds, 20 euros. I don't do wins, hows, whats, whys, wheres, pregnancy, financial, health, legal, exam passes, or interview success questions. But everything else, unless that stuff comes up. Yeah, then don't invite him in, Nisha. Just don't even think about it. Don't think about what you don't want to happen. Try to not think about it. Yeah, Jennifer, I can do a reading for you on what somebody thinks about you. And we can look into the oracle cards and the tarot cards. Yeah, Arcana, I think that the person will confess, especially if you want them to. Gosh, maybe I am really sleepy. I'm having a coffee, a pretty strong cappuccino. Okay, Andrea. So your boyfriend's a Leo. Loving Leo. Oh, is the PayPal link being stubborn? I'm going to have to get some pineapple juice. try this. Is that working? What happens when you click that one? That is so weird. I wonder why. It just glitches out. So weird. Okay. That makes absolutely no sense. Okay, let's try a different way. Are you on a phone or are you on a desktop or a laptop? So if you have a PayPal yourself, you could just go into PayPal and just send it to at Stormy Haworth, maybe. Excuse me. Or if you've paid me before, you can go into your PayPal and pay me from in there. You should be able to find me in your payment histories. I'll be right back. Hey, loyal to Lauren, welcome to the channel. Anybody else having problems with that PayPal link? Thank you so much. Okay, so Andrea, you're having the same problem. What the fudge? Makes absolutely no sense to me. No one's had any problems with it until today. And every time I click on the link, it's fine. It's so weird. So it only works for me. I don't know what to say, guys. I'm sorry. How did you make it work? Well, there you are. And what is your question, Jennifer? I need to know about your question. You want to know how somebody is thinking of you? Is that what it was? Okay, so you want to know what he's thinking of you. Let's see what Spirit needs you to know about that. Spirit, what does she need to know about that right now? I've only gotten one Wands card to determine any kind of fire elemental. It's mostly been a lot of water, a lot of emotions. Could be an Aries. I mean, I think the Knight of Wands could embody Aries energy. Even if it's not an Aries sun, it could be an Aries Venus, Aries moon. Hey, Destiny. Welcome to the channel. How are you? I just kind of feel called to get you an oracle card here, Jennifer, in regards to this. So you've got an Eight of Cups. with a reversed judgment. I feel like what Spirit needs you to know about that is there's definite change in the way they see you, the way they think about you when they see you, the way you self-reflect to them. It's like it's not a bad kind of thing because the card's reversed or anything like that. It's almost like they've seen the change in you when they think about you, or their thoughts are different about you now than maybe they were in the past. Maybe their thoughts about you in the past with the Six of Wands was that you have the potential to be so much more, because this is a reversed Six of Wands. This was the first element of fire that came in. It might represent, that fire energy astrologically. I feel like in regards to, this watery and emotional King of Cups and this Knight of Wands together, this person that you're asking about, if they might be an Aries, they really think from their emotions and their passions as well when they do think about you. They wonder if you have a lot of anxiety. They really think that you both self-reflect each other, and that, you might dwell in that kind of anxiety a little bit. You have an oracle card here that says God is a goddess, and it's not that deep. No diving in. It's almost as if Spirit's saying, get into that relaxed God state where you know that you are the only causation of your story. What do you want this person to think about you? Is it really that deep? Because if it's not that deep, don't go diving into the dwelling of it. Because, you can have that sunny day at the pool with the cloud and the moon and the stars, or that, whatever it is that you create. Because Eight of Cups is all about changing how you think and feel and your options about your life. I think I've said it before, like some of us get sick as humans when we have too many options. Sometimes, we just sit around basking in those options without really making the choices to make the change, to do the work, to get what we want. So what do you want him to think about you, or her to think about you, or this person to think about you? Start thinking about that, because whatever you're doing, it's working. They are thinking about you. They want to definitely talk about what they're thinking about with you, because they see a change in you that they see in themselves, that they want to self-reflect in this reverse judgment. Judgment can be about a lot of, you think about the word judgment and it makes you think, oh, are they feeling judgmental about me? Are they thinking about being judgmental about, are they judgmental in general in their thinking? But it's really not that case. It could be, but I think in this case, it really has a lot to do with what you're both reflecting to each other telepathically. And just get into that, knowing that you are the beautiful creator of your reality. You are this God is a goddess energy that can have, be, and do all that you want. I hope somehow that's helped. But really think about what you want. What do you want them to think about you? How do you want them to feel about you? And when you start wondering what the cards would say, take a moment to think about that. Because it's probably most likely transmitted the more that you get into the feeling that, it already is. Because the more a thought is persisted, the more a feeling is persisted it has no choice but to show up. It has no choice but to be pushed out of us. Doing good, Destiny. It's nice to meet you. How are you tonight? How do you know if he's looking at you if you can't even see him? What do you mean? I'm sorry you feel alone and lost. I am doing free live energy updates tonight. One question, one card for one sub. If you're already subbed to the channel, please like the live. Also doing paid general readings, $369 euros pounds for 369 cards, and $20 in-depth love readings. Sometimes having no contact at all is not a bad thing, because it's like you have less resistance. It's such a sore throat tonight. All I do is talk all day. I'm so sorry that you're not in contact, but you will be in contact. But you have to persist with what you want. Because if you keep telling yourself how? Well, how? Because you already know what you want. You already know that it's yours. You already know that it's done. Maybe at this very moment that we're talking, you don't. But I'm telling you it is. Yeah, we could use your example. Go for it, Molly. Let's talk about Molly's experience for just a minute if she wants to talk about it. Maybe it will help somebody. Because you can go from no contact to like contact in 5 minutes. Okay. I mean, Molly met somebody that she really cared about. Really liked. Still does. And they just kind of fell out of each other's lives. When she just threw all that fear away that maybe he wouldn't answer the phone or wouldn't respond, or, and just tried. Or didn't just try, but did the work. He showed up every time. Every time. Then when Molly went frosty on herself due to a physical ailment when she broke her foot, things just kind of fell out of her hands, slipped through her fingers. But that doesn't mean that she can't fix it. And now they're in no contact again. You don't have to physically see somebody to manifest them. I mean, when I lose my car keys, okay, I ain't sitting around going, I can't see them. How am I going to do this? No, I just manifest them. I just know that, they're going to show up any moment, and they do. This is a game I played back when I lost my keys a lot. What do your spirit guides have to tell you, Destiny? Let's see what you need to know about that right now. But Jennifer, you can have what you want. The first place to look for this person is within you. And give yourself a moment to understand that they're not over there. They're not over there. They're here. They're here. Okay? You're not separate. I hope somehow that comforts you. Do I think he's afraid to contact you because it's been years? I'm not sure, sweetheart. I mean, what does your inner compass say about that? Spirit, what does Destiny need to know right now from her spirit guides? You're welcome, Destiny. Thank you. So be it. The card's way across the room. 1 second. Okay, so Spirit needs you to know right now, so be it. So whatever it is that is on your mind, whatever it is that has been on your heart, so be it. It is yours. That's what your spirit guides need you to know right now, okay, Destiny? And I hope somehow that helps. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Instagram found you for him. Because y'all were in I guess in each other's contacts. Yeah, don't be afraid to send a message. The world needs is love, more love. I tell my SP I love him all the time. Whether it's telepathically or in an email or a text message. Just don't care anymore. I mean, after you've died and come back from the dead, it just doesn't matter what they think anymore. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks anymore. It doesn't even matter what you think anymore. It's so important to get into that state that you want to be in, dead or alive or undead alive, that you want to be in so that every day can be beautiful, because every day really is a gift. And you should be celebrating it. You're so welcome, Destiny. Please keep me updated. Okay? Yeah, moms like me. They like to hang out with me. Because you're going to imagine it. But you have to believe in what you want. And you can't get all caught up on the hows, and because then that's when, personally I've learned that things just start going on pause for me. I mean, I guess I'm torturing myself because, I've realized some things about myself that I didn't realize before, because I stopped worrying about hows. I stopped worrying about whens. I stopped worrying about all this stuff that should come to me as amazing and unexpected ways. Hold on a second. I'm back. Hey, Paradise Green, welcome back to the channel. Alan, have you really thought about or had a chance to imagine what you want in this situation? Like my mentor says, go to bed, tonight as if you have everything that you want or have whatever you want, really get into the frequency of it. Because it could help change things. I was just saying that I haven't allowed myself to be happy about things I should be happy about, because I sometimes am worried that I'll just get lost in it. I don't want to get lost on the yellow brick road of piss. Yeah, I guess I did kind of just literally push you to do it. Hey, Rika, thanks so much for the subscription. Go ahead and put your question okay, how will be your future husband? Excuse me, and his profession? That's 2 questions. Pick one. And let me know if you want a tarot or an oracle card, okay? And I'd be happy to answer your question. Paradise Green, I don't know why it keeps retracting your message. No, it's not me. I don't know why YouTube is doing that to people on my channel. It might be like the way that it's set up when I do the video, maybe. I'm not sure. Like when you have it hold certain words just for a moment, or like maybe it has something to do with that kind of filter, and I haven't been paying attention to it, but no, I am not here censoring anyone. I'm having a cup of coffee. Rika, let's see what you need to know right now. Yes, your future spouse will be kind, beautiful, loving, sensitive, help you to be more financially and emotionally secure in this Queen of Pentacles. They might be a great homemaker too. I hope that helps. Paradise, first time seeing this happen. Yeah, it's so weird. It was happening to someone else that I know that I was having a general chat with the other night. Lots of strange YouTube glitches this week. What's your question around your energy? Would you like to have an energy update, Paradise? Oh, you're welcome so much. Keep me updated. You want to know what Michael is feeling about you, where he is. Okay. Spirit, what do they need to know about that right now? What do they need to know about that? Tarot or oracle card? Okay. So you've got a 7 of Pentacles. They feel like you're some kind of potential in their life that they could achieve. I don't know, like they can achieve some kind of happiness, emotional security, fun. So they might be feeling a little bit restricted too, Spirit says, but they do really like you a lot in this 7 of Pentacles. I hope somehow that helps. They're very in their head about you. Yep, it's always pretty interesting around here with the cards. We can go deeper about it if you ever want to. I'm here for you. Keep me updated. Thank you. Hey, welcome back, IG. How you doing tonight?
Okay. Kevin, no.
These referees are a bunch of sissies. They wait too long. They waste so much time not hitting the mat.
Well, I guess they favor the Usos. Maybe they pay them.
Pay him, you're probably right. Can you turn it up a little bit? Or do I have it? Okay. Thank you for reminding me that I have it. Sorry, I was just watching the end of a match. How are you doing today, IG? Oh, I'm okay. I'm hanging in there. Thank you so much for asking and stopping by the channel tonight. I'm happy it's the weekend. Did he really just go face first into that pole?
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing free live energy updates still tonight, IG.
How is gonna provide the rains tomorrow like that?
In fact, I should probably update the chat. Is it free to talk? Of course it's free to talk.
Behind you, Kevin, going to hurt.
I was doing some dream research earlier to talk about it in the chat. I just haven't brought it up yet because there's been several energy updates in the last 45 minutes. And then, of course, a general paid reading. Yeah, that's very true, Molly. Anything can happen. So, like when he said, you never know what's written in the stars. We'll write it for you guys. Imagine it. Think about it. You write it. Don't wait for him to write it. You'll be waiting for eternity. I'm going to go ahead and find my notes on that dream stuff. So I was talking about, can't remember if it was last night or the night before, talking about the dream state, dream meanings, what dreams mean, subconscious, having dreams that where there'd be things that happen to me, but then they reflect in the 3D reality to somebody else. Maybe someone close to me, maybe someone related to me but far. Talked about remote seduction in one of the chats the other night, and soul travel. Which brought me back to, why I decided to research astral travel and things like that, because I wanted to see if I was losing my mind or if there was something really more out there. So when I started doing research, of course, I would talk to my friends about it, and they would suggest things to listen to. And I came across this episode of Art Bell's Dark Matter episodes, and he was talking to this guy who was a scientist, talking about his book called Soul Travel, talking about things that he would experience where he'd actually be somewhere and be able to describe that he saw something, and so on and so forth. It made him feel crazy until he really started to pay attention and be aware of the dream state, or be aware if he was having a dream about flying, or be aware if he was feeling pulled, like as if he had really left his body. He didn't know how to talk to people about it, because here he is a scientist and he has secret clearance for NASA, and grown up Catholic, and Catholics don't believe in that kind of stuff, he thought. But it's the more that he explored it, the more it became very real, instead of something that was just not real. I don't know why that your message is getting retracted, Arcana. YouTube has been very glitchy and kind of shitey, doing that to people for no reason, so I can't see what you said. Let's see if top chat shows it to me. No. It doesn't even give me an option to see what you wrote. It sucks. Hey, little free library. How are you tonight? So, We're doing free live energy updates. One question, one card tonight for one sub. If you're already subbed to the channel, please like the live and share if you care. I'm doing paid general readings tonight, 369 cards for $369, pounds or euros, and always in-depth love readings for 20 cards for $20. If you want to just ask a question about like what we're talking about, that's of course that's always free to just chat. Wait a minute, is Friday Night SmackDown over?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh God, I don't want to see this again. I can't even. I just can't.
Yeah, let me have that. Put it.
Yeah, here, you can have it. I don't want it.
You got anybody there?
Yes.
With a mark in it for me.
Could you turn this up a little bit? Just so there's some noise, or maybe put some music on. Maybe I'll put some music on.
Get a towel.
So I've been live for about an hour, and I'm probably going to close payments pretty soon. If anybody wants to get a live reading or needs an energy update, please come forward or share and let your friends know.
You try to get me killed. I've had women try it when I was after their men, but they were floozies. You're just another one. I was trying to save you from that bill, trying to get you that money. I'll make sure Murphy gets all of it.
What are you going to do? Are you going to arrest him?
In the morning, yes.
In his hand. That's why he's never wound up at the end of a rope. There are plenty of ways to bait a man into a fight, and Holiday knows them all. When you can draw and shoot like he can, it's murder, no matter who draws first. You can't wait to go down there and meet him. That's my job. And it's Wyatt's, too. When he was sheriff, yes. Now Wyatt's a federal marshal and I'm sheriff. That makes Doc Holiday my job. I told Doc what would happen if he ever came back to Dodge. Well, he's back. You don't know me, Doc, but I'm your friend. I choose my friends, and I still don't know you. Sure, Doc. I ain't no friend of Masterson's either. Tried to tell you. He's coming for you. That'd be news if he wasn't. He'll be waiting to stop you if you try to cross 2nd Street. No, I came here to do some gambling. Had some bad luck in Tombstone. I like the cards at the Salamander. And that's the other side of 2nd Street. And I hope your luck ain't still bad, Doc. Ain't you superstitious? Only when I'm winning. Don't like to break my luck by killing a man. But when I'm losing. Doc, if you need any help, I can cover you.
So about 5 more minutes, I'm going to close the chat. I'm going to close payments and get offline. If anybody needs a free energy update or knows anyone who would like one, please let them know.
Hello, Doc. Hello, Sheriff. That's as far as you go, Doc. I don't think so. There's one way to
Sure, Arcana. What are you curious about?
Turn around and go back the way you came. Rather than kill me, Doc. 2 or 3 good reasons why you shouldn't kill me, if you can. How I'll give you 3 more steps. Each step you take is one less reason. And that's 2. If either of you reaches for a gun, I'll blast you both. Keep on this, Wyatt. This is between
You mean like how would you know it was a divine connection, or you want to know if you have a divine connection?
You're an officer of the law. You're covering for a killer. I'm covering for the both of you. Besides, I can't afford to take a chance. I need you back. I wouldn't know why. But for your sake, Wyatt, I could postpone killing him a little. Whenever you're ready, Masterson, you can find me in the Salamander's room. I'll be there. I just want to get one thing straight, Wyatt. I'm sorry to horn in on your party, pal, but I had a good reason. Well, it better be. I'm Chris Hansen.
Well, I feel like if you want to know if you have some kind of divine connection to something, you would already know because you feel it. You wouldn't need any other kind of validation because you can self-validate for yourself because you feel it, because you know it and you feel it in your gut. It's like, you know the difference between someone who is your soulmate or isn't because you feel it. Just like it almost feels like, I don't know if you've ever driven a car, or used a crosswalk properly, but it's kind of like you just subconsciously know how to do that. And you just knowingly know that everything's going to be okay when you do those kind of things. Walking across the street, because you're looking both ways. Cards do speak the truth, but cards can't do it for you. A card can't tell you what you already know intuitively. A card can't tell you what your name is. I mean, a card might be able to tell you about your social and family life, past, present, and the not too distant future, truthfully. But only you can decide for yourself truly who your soulmates are, your twin flames are, your best friends, just like you would your best friends are, or just like you would know who your family members are. You would know intuitively. And it's so important to practice with your intuition, because if you don't practice your intuition, that's one big reason our species is dying off, because people are using their intuition less and less. Cards speak truth, but they can't do the work for you. And so you've been in separation with someone for 21 years. $21. What is going on? Because it doesn't have to be like that. Fuck. It doesn't have to be like that. What are you telling yourself? It's okay to still like somebody after 21 years, but well, yeah, they're probably thinking about you too. Well, maybe take some time to explore those feelings, Arcana. Did you lose your mind coming in here thinking that you could talk to anyone, asking silly questions?
Financial compensation. While we can't take on cases involving COPD, emphysema, or undiagnosed lung problems, we can fight for those diagnosed with lung cancer or mesothelioma, which may have come from the workplace. Call us today at 800-349-0100
You want a card?
for a 100% free and confidential conversation. My experience with fitness is all it's
Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. Just explore those feelings. And think about getting in touch. What's keeping you from getting in touch? Are you afraid?
He's not so hard to figure. He's a dying man, so he hates the world because it's wrong with him after he's gone. And tell me why you threw in with me against a mob of gunslingers when I didn't have a chance about letting him. I bet he wanted a gunfight that plays safe and dies slow. All I know is when he opened up on my side, I didn't care what. But I guess that's between Doc and me. But quiet. I think he's a buddy. Not as long as he stays in Dodge City, even for you. Wouldn't expect you to. And I guess you know that. Doc should kill you.
Because that's what you believe you're going to get. And you sit around and wait for it all day. Or you sit around and dwell on it. Or there's something that you're doing that's putting pause on it. So it's turned into 21 years. I'm really sorry you're going through this.
I'll get to Merrick. You get to Doc. Because if he's still in town when I get back, you're going to be one friend less. Or she is. Which one?
Only if you want to. I'll see, once again, only you can decide. Magic is either everything or nothing. I mean, and I don't think that at the end of the day, it has anything to do really with anything other than the way that you are allowing the circumstances to guide you. You know, I don't know the circumstances. I would have to do an in-depth reading and really look at the situation to tell you where to go from here. But only you can really decide for yourself at this point if you want to continue and it be another 21 years. You know, you want it to be another 21 minutes, another 21 days, another 21 weeks, another 21 months, or another 21 years. Which one are you going to pick? Because either way, you can fix it and have what you want. It's just you have to do the work and persist in what you want. Tarot cards cannot do it for you. They can give you advice on what to do, but you're the one that has to do the work. Tarot is more about learning about yourself than it's really about telling you about someone else.
Come here, honey. You should have stayed in Hutchins. When you here alone, y'all school can get along without me. Thanks, dear. It does feel better being here.
You know, maybe think more about the things that you do want like I said before, instead of what you don't want. You're so used to, obviously, having a situation where, you know, you don't get what you want, maybe. But give it to yourself first and then see what happens. But don't sit around waiting for it. Just try to explore if you're, try to explore if you're even able to be capable of imagining the feelings of what you would say and how it would be if you had the communication you wanted with this person. It's just that simple. But the more resistance you have, the harder it really is. Truly is. So anyways, I've closed payments. I'm going to go ahead and jump offline. I've been working since 9 a.m. and going since 9 a.m. and it's almost 11 p.m. at night here. And I've got a lot more work to do before I can go to bed. So thanks so much for coming by the chat and hanging out. I'm so grateful for your time. And I'll be back this weekend. Arrivederci. Ciao. Good night.